Good evening, President Ramos, board members, and Dr. Scribner. We stand before you tonight representing the 43 licensed specialists in school psychology in Fort Worth ISD and the 5 psychology interns that make up the Psychological Services Department of Fort Worth ISD. We want to express our support for the vision that Dr. Scribner has recently outlined. His focus on pushing out resources to schools and bringing equity to students is much needed. We support and look forward to being a part of this meaningful change. As licensed specialists in school psychology, LSSPs, we are uniquely trained to address academic, social, emotional, and behavioral needs of students. LSSPs are assigned everywhere from 2 to 5 campuses, and they work collaboratively as members of the campus support teams. Some of the services we provide include consultation with teachers, parents, and staff to provide behavioral and academic recommendations, assessment for special education eligibility, behavior supports, counseling, crisis intervention, IEP development, community facilitated kindergarten readiness screenings, neuropsychological screenings and evaluations, supervision of interns, and professional development for school staff. LSSPs at the elementary and middle school levels also provide case management for special education students on designated campuses. This involves holding ARD meetings, conducting evaluations, and ensuring the provision of special education services. LSSPs review psychiatric and psychological records, facilitate transitions from psychiatric hospitalization to the classroom, and conduct threat assessments. An LSSP is the only school-based professional who can conduct an evaluation to determine if a student meets eligibility criteria for an emotional disturbance, and LSSPs are also a required member on the team that conducts autism evaluations. We are finding it quite difficult to meet the diverse and serious needs of students. There are only 43 LSSPs to serve the needs of over 86,000 students in the district. Information in your packet details staffing guidelines set forth by our national association. The ratio of LSSPs in Fort Worth ISD far exceeds the ratios established. That, along with the extensive responsibilities involved in special education case management, impede and delay the provision of much-needed services. Our director and his superior have done the best they can to utilize us to meet the demands of compliance, while at the same time attempting to provide us as a resource to our campuses. We are here to voice our concern that the current structure is unsustainable. Every day we face the challenge of looking into the eyes of students who need our help. Some can't read, some won't talk, some become aggressive, some cry for hours because they are nonverbal, and some want to harm themselves. We know of students who are being pushed out and removed from the educational opportunity that they desperately need. Okay, we want to do more, and we want to partner with you in being purposeful as we seek to meet the needs of students. Thank you.
Thank you. Kalima Sharway, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name.
Okay. Good evening, Mr. Ramos, Dr. Scribner, the board. I'm also an LSSP, and I also am going to talk on behalf of the LSSP in the district. Increased attention has been placed upon Fort Worth ISD in recent days due to incidents of violences on campus, disproportionality issues in discipline, and poor academic achievement. More than ever, our students are struggling. Campuses are overwhelmed with the task of addressing the needs of their students, and teachers and school staff are lacking the supports and coaching necessary to develop the behavioral management skills. Students are not being appropriately and efficiently identified for additional services they are entitled to and required. The CDC reports that an estimated 13 to 20% of children in the U.S. will experience a mental disorder in a given year. We need to improve our systems to meet this need. The district has a history of funding outside programs and efforts that result in services that are disjointed, inconsistent, and disconnected to district supports. We support Dr. Scribner's vision of having fewer programs and doing them well. As we start to truly view students as assets, the districts will seek to systematically address issues relating to lagging academics, social, emotional skills, trauma, and mental health. We as LSSPs seek to play a critical role in assisting campuses to meet these needs. We seek opportunities to expand the depth and breadth of services we provide to assist students, parents, teachers, and school staff. Some ideas to consider include the following. Consider increasing the total number of LSSPs in the district. We play a vital role in response to intervention process. Disproportionality issues start at the time of referral, so by assisting campuses prior to referral, we can work to limit disproportionality. Additional LSSPs would provide additional resources to better support teachers, and they could be provided earlier to prevent minor problems from becoming major problems. While we are generally funded through special education, we are often called upon to serve all students. It would be beneficial for the district to consider providing general education funding for LSSP positions. This would guarantee greater availability of psychological service for general education students. LSSP can spend a great deal of time doing paperwork. Consider piloting ARD facilitators to assist with the data entry and clerical aspects of special education paperwork that we are currently required to complete. These are just a few ideas. We invite you to meet with us further to discuss the needs we have identified and possible solutions. You're welcome to attend one of our monthly department meetings. We support Dr. Scribner's vision of building one Fort Worth ISD, which will support and educate all students. We look forward to offering our assistance in the coming days as we together seek to equip students with the academic, social, and emotional skills they require for the future. Support staff in developing skills to effectively meet the needs of all students, and encourage community engagement to extend our school youth community. Thank you.
Thank you. Next,